Hi guys, Linda Antwi with the Red Carpet Report here in Hollywood at the Directors Guild for the IDA Awards. We're going to talk to a bunch of documentary filmmakers, and I mean, these movies are must-see. I mean, they're up for awards, so come on, let's go check them out. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell our viewers a little bit about this documentary.
The Central Park Five is the story of the 5 black and Hispanic youths that children were falsely charged, convicted, and served out upwards of 13 years of time for a crime they didn't commit, the infamous Central Park jogger rape back in 1989. They had their convictions vacated in 2002, but they'd already served out their full sentences and already had gone down as some of the, the venal wolf pack, the wilding bunch of boys, and they hadn't done it. And they had been protesting their innocence for all that time. And now, after nearly 10 years of a civil suit against the city, and the city has just drawn it out, there's another chapter of kind of limbo and justice delayed, which, as we know, is justice denied. And this is the story we've tried to tell of what happened that night in '89, what was the coercion of the confessions out of them, why people do give false confessions, what it was like to suffer when they were alone in the world.
And how did you decide to get involved with the project?
My daughter had the idea. She was outraged originally by it. I think we all remember, or I did, the original case, and we sort of wrung our hands and accepted what the cops and prosecutors told us, which wasn't true. And then when they were exonerated, I was furious that it didn't get the attention that it did. But Sarah, meanwhile, a year or so later, had the opportunity to get really involved personally with the story. And as she started to write a book on it, David and I had the great luxury of looking over her shoulder as the first few pages came in and said, this is a film. And so the three of us have worked literally as a family to make the film.
Now, obviously talent runs in your family, because any film that you do, there's such depth to it. And so I'm excited to know what's next, and with your daughter, what's next? Well,
she and Dave and I are working on a film on the life of Jackie Robinson, the first African-American to integrate the Major League Baseballs. I'm doing post-production right now on a film, a major series on the history of Theodore Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt, and we're shooting a film on the history of the Vietnam War right now. So a lot of things going on.
Now let me ask you, why did you choose documentaries to kind of tell people's stories?
Well, I think that the laws of storytelling are the same for me as they are for Steven Spielberg. He's constrained by making things up. I'm constrained by having to tell the truth, which is no constraint at all, because what we realize is that Hollywood increasingly seems to just regurgitate the same plots over and over again. And each documentary is unique. It obeys the same laws, but it seems new to us, and it seems real, and it touches real lives, and it has that possibility to change lives in a way mere entertainment doesn't. Not to take anything away, certainly from the work of Steven Spielberg, but I think I had wanted, as I was growing up, to be a Hollywood director. I'm really glad I'm not. I'm glad that I'm a documentary filmmaker and have been for 40 years.
And an amazing one, I might add. Congratulations. Have an amazing night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. For more interviews, make sure that you like and subscribe. I mean, really, like this one.